Greetings, greetings, everyone. This is the Rainbow Soul Poet. I'm joining in on Tiffany Poetic Old Souls YouTube a week. This is like my 50 million take, like no joke. I've been trying to do this for like 2 weeks now. And my life is just amazingly nonstop. I guess I'll make this an update video. For those of you who know, I was previously living in Atlanta for 7 years and I moved to Vegas in June. That has been an interesting journey. Let's talk about Vegas for a second. Vegas has no mass transportation, so ta-da! The queen has to learn how to drive. And I know some of y'all like, but wait, ain't you well over 30 and you don't know how to drive? Yep, you're damn skippy. But in my defense, I had a stroke at 20. For those of you who've been paying attention to my YouTube channel. And there's actually a restriction on my record. But I actually never learned how to drive, so we're about to get that booted right the fuck off unless they want to pay a queen some good disability money. You feel me? Because I've been labeled disabled forever and ain't got no benefits for it. So we about to handle all of that down here in Nevada. And since I know I have to go to my original state where I got the disability label, which is Cali, which is only 4 to 5 hours away, depending on how fast you're driving, the traffic is looking like, all that grand shit. Just trust. A queen is about to be mobile because being in a house 24/7, I did that in ATL. It was cool, but I always had the option of hopping on the bus if a queen wanted to get somewhere. Just as simple as grocery shopping. The queen can't even do that. Got to depend on folks. Luckily, I'm with my fam, so you know, my basic needs are met here in Vegas. But honey, my social life, unless we talking about online, can we say flatline, bitch? Dead as fuck. Yes. Ebo. I was feeling kind of boyish today, so I had this on, and these jeans that are fly as fuck, and my peace sign chucks, because you know how I get down. And I still need to post my whole fit on Instagram, but that bitch was tripping today, so I had to uninstall and reinstall, and I ain't been back on it since. But you know, little tech support savvy for you. For those of you who be having apps that be tripping and shit, trust me, if you call Apple, or if you have an Android device, if you call your provider and get tech support, because I used to do it, all they're going to do is assist you with uninstalling and reinstalling the app and making sure it works properly. And if it doesn't, then they're going to tell you that you have to go to the app provider or creator, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, to get assistance. So that'll save you a good 30 minutes to an hour on the phone with a tech support agent. It just depends on how good your tech support agent is and how good you are with technology. That's what creates the time difference between 30 minutes to an hour. Some people are just like, boop, boop, okay, I know how to work my phone. But trust me, when I work tech support, some of y'all motherfuckers got gadgets you ain't got no business having because you don't know what the fuck you doing. That shit is irritating. Like, I mean, at least be somewhat tech savvy before you pick up a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone or a tablet of any kind. Like, take a computer class to help you with fucking basics. Don't be a basic bitch calling a fucking tech support agent for some help and you don't know your settings from your home menu to your home screen to anything on your phone, like your email. You don't know shit like that. Ugh, I'm sorry, I just had a tech support rant for half a second. But anyway, moving right along, we're gonna get to discussing the Between Women fan page group. I am the administrator of the group, and I just want to shout out the whole group, especially my active members such as Tiffany Poetic Old Soul, who I've known for umpteenth million light years. We ain't, that'll just, even though I already told my age, honey, I'm not gonna tell on hers. But she put out this whole thing for the YouTube a week, so I'm supporting her since she supports us in the Between Women fan page group and helps keep everything active. Greatest I Am, Klondike Eater, Seda Lands, our resident chef. Who else I want to shout out? If I don't shout you out, I'm so sorry. My brain is a little scattered, but I'm gonna try and get at least 4 more people in. Dag. It's one chick, Nolans, Shine, Miss Shine. Love her. Who else is there? I don't want to take a lot of time trying to shout people out that I can't remember all names right now. And I know it's Greatest I Am's birthday, which is the only reason why she was the first one. And Sada's birthday just passed. We have Shade. We have Nefertiti. Okay, I'm not even going to go there because I can't do it like her. Jay Quiet Storm Stevens. We have a Girls Guide in there who was one of the promoters for Between Women. We have Your Favorite Couple, also another advertiser that was in Between Women, in promoting on the Between Women web series. They are also in the group. It's quite a few people in there. Y'all know who you are. I'm sorry, just know I got mad love for you all. Shade White, you'rethebomb.com. You piss people off, but that's a good thing because that means you're making motherfuckers think. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Think, bitches, because reading is fundamental. Read, darling, read. Anywho, moving right along. Advertisers for the group. Nada. Don't do it. If your shit ain't 100% free, and truthfully, even if you got that whole it's free before 10 or free before midnight, you shouldn't be advertising in there unless you contact who the fuck you're supposed to contact. And if you're in the group, it's a pinned post, so handle your business, read the post, and then holla at the email address that you're supposed to before posting your shit. Just out of respect. Just out of respect. That's all that I ask. Because you put yourself at risk for being deleted without question. Because quite frankly, I have too much going on in my life to be concerned with, you trying to advertise. And I understand that we have a target market, a certain target market that you're trying to advertise to. But if you're not interacting within the group and you're just posting your advertisement, that's rude as fuck. And you may get read for it. How you doing? Other shit I want to talk about. I don't know. I went to the Blue Retreat, which is something I do every year, just about, for at least 10 years now. I mean, I'm sure I skipped some here and there with, my move and all this grand shit. But I went this year and I met some really wonderful people. And I'm really excited to remain friends with a lot of people that I met there. As usual, I always learn something new about myself. I always cleanse myself of negative energy, and I get rejuvenated. And it's a great place. If you don't know about the Blue Retreat, it is BLU, and that stands for Black Lesbians United. And you can go to Blue United, and that's BLUNITED.org. and learn more about the retreat. They have it every year annually. Next year it will be October 4th through the 6th. And we have a ball. We have our opening ceremony, which is always the bomb. They always figure out something to, pique our interest and talk about being a woman and the power of a woman and reaffirming and things of that nature. And then we have several workshops throughout the retreat, and we have special spaces for the women to relax at. We have the sacred space, which is where you center yourself spiritually. It's non-denominational. It doesn't really speak to any one particular faith. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful place to unwind and relax in. I have the pleasure of assisting with assembling the sacred space and disassembling the sacred space for the past 2 years. And then we also have the comfort zone where, for those of you who aren't used to being away from technology for a long period of time, we have a TV set up, and there's also space for you to play cards and board games and things of that nature. And just some of the workshops that I went to this year was, what workshop did I go to? The ones that I remember attending are the vagina molding. Yay, nay. Oh shit! Why don't I remember this workshop? But it was a damn it. Well, we made vaginas. We made vaginas in the workshop out of clay. I can't remember what it's called though, because normally we have another one that I always go to, which is vulva making workshop. That's what it's called. I went to the vulva making workshop, and I made 2 separate vulvas because it kind of went along with my personal theme for being at the retreat, which was reconnecting with my womanhood. Because I consider myself a boy. Born obviously incredible. How you doing? So we also had a workshop for the boys. We actually had 2 that I went to. I think one of the workshops was something like what is butch, and we ended up just talking about gender roles in general. And then we also had the boy workshop, which was held by Megan Emotions the Poet and Lexington Kennedy. And they have a boy movement going on. So that was fun. I got some goodies from our bondage workshop, but I didn't actually attend the bondage workshop. Yes, we have something for everyone. And of course, as always, I attended our barbecue, which had tag football, food, and music, and we just had a bomb-ass time. And we also had a dance and a talent show. Well, the talent show was before the dance. They just kind of led into each other. We also had, I think as usual, we have our erotica night as well for erotic poetry and music and things of that nature. We had our Butch Femme Switch as usual. I should stop saying because that's just bad. But we did have our Butch Femme Switch, which I attended, and I saw some gorgeous gals. Oh, yes, ma'am. Then we had our closing ceremony, of course. And that's always sad because that means it's time to go goodbye. And we had on-site massage therapists who are close friends of mine, which is why I got to take advantage of them, because I had some terrible back pain. But we have on-site therapy, on-site counseling, on-site massage therapy, things of that nature there for whatever your ailment is, you're going to be taken care of. We are more so family than anything else. And if you get the chance to go, you're not going to want to leave, and you're definitely going to make sure you come back at some point in time. So check out the Blue Retreat at bluenighted.org. And hit me up on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I can be found under Rainbow Soul Poet on all of those. And if you don't see me there, but more than likely you will, let me know. Let me know how you felt about your experience. And if you want to have the experience, of course, hit me up there, and I'll hit you with a link or something, so that you can join us next year or whatever year you're able to come. But it's been real, and I'm going to close this out because I am glad that I finally got through a video. It is so appreciated that I didn't have not one damn interruption. So with that being said, love, peace, and happiness. Let me do it right. Love, peace, and happiness.